Now that we know what kind of information is needed for each product type, we're actually going to go through and show you how to make sure that your Amazon channel settings are set up correctly so that you can go ahead and get to listing products. So to set up your channel settings, we are going to go into SureDone here. And of course, you always find your channel settings under the gear, which is up here in the navigation bar on the right. And we're going to go down to channels. And of course, we're going to expand our Amazon main options here. And here are all your Amazon settings. So the first one in the list, Amazon Sync. You need to switch this on in order to sync with Amazon. Please set it once and forget it. Turning it off will disrupt the connection between SureDone and Amazon, potentially leading to system data corruption, which we do not want. You need to supply your credentials to authorize your Amazon channel. This is very similar to how you authorize your channel on eBay. If you need instructions for how to do that, please see our training guides. So we have a video there on how to do that. If you use FBA Sync, or if you use Fulfilled by Amazon, click on the radio button to turn on your FBA Sync. This will sync your Fulfilled by Amazon inventory with SureDone. And we'll pull your Amazon stock numbers every 30 minutes and display it under user fields. You can learn more about FBA Sync and how to use it in our Amazon training guides. Underneath, you have import. Please do not alter or use these settings unless specifically trained by someone at SureDone on how to use them. These settings will pull data in from Amazon. They are predominantly used by SureDone during the onboarding process, and altering them accidentally can cause duplication of product listings in SureDone and Amazon and other issues. So please do be very cautious. Next, you want to choose the currency you prefer to sell in, which of course in our case is going to be US dollars. And then next are your max stock and minimum stocks. So of course we have some great functionality here in SureDone that allows you to control the information that you send to Amazon and eBay. For example, many of you may have seller limitations for how many products or how many items you can send to either Amazon or eBay. And our max stock field actually allows you to control for that. So say, for example, you have 100 items or 100 pieces of a particular item in stock, but you want to only tell Amazon that you have 20 of them, then you can actually use the max stock field, put 20 into that quantity, and then it will actually only send the quantity 20 to Amazon, even though you have 100 in stock. And as you sell them, it will continue to maintain that stock level of 20 until your actual inventory levels dip below the 20 mark, and then it will start sending the actual value. Min stock works slightly differently. If you have an item, for example, that you always need to have at least some of them in your inventory, you can set a min stock field. So for example, if you need to have at least 2 in your inventory all the time, you can set a min stock of 2, and then it will subtract those 2 out of the number it sends to Amazon so as to always keep those in stock. To set that up to work for Amazon, you need to have a field associated with your max and min stocks. Here we've just created some custom fields, Amazon max and Amazon min stocks. For controlling that, we will be covering how to create custom fields later in the webinar if you need to know how to do this. All right, now the next field, of course, is your price difference rate. You can inflate or deflate all your prices on Amazon by setting a default price difference rate. So this is quick and easy to do and will be applied to all of your listings. And then the last field setting is your UPC Field Mapping. This tells SureDone what type of identifier is being submitted in the UPC field. For example, if you use EANs, then you can choose that instead of the UPC. It does default to UPC, so if that's what you're planning on using, then you don't need to do anything else. And then, of course, once you're done, just click on Save Settings to save your changes, and you're all set.